Hello, everyone, and welcome back as always. Yay! We wanted to sneak in one more video before we go home. Yay! Well, no, it's already home, and it's getting late. And but yeah, so we're going to be watching more Game of Thrones today. We're going to be watching Honest Trailers by Screen Junkies, and it's Volume 2 of Game of Thrones. We just saw the first one; that was hilarious.
Yeah, it was funny.
Guys,
is each volume equivalent to a season?
I'm assuming so. I haven't seen these either, but I'm assuming so. Yeah, because the first one, the volume 1 was season 1 through 3, so I'm assuming it might be 3 to whatever, 6 maybe. But yeah, so shall we get into it?
Yes.
Yay! Very funny so far. So if you haven't seen these, I hope you enjoy with us. Boobs. Lots of boobs.
And whatever else.
Oh.
Well, a couple times there was something. Need I say more?
The following contains spoilers for seasons 4 and 5 of Game of Thrones. Previously on the Game of Thrones Honest Trailer.
Where are my dragons?
Beers. From the network whose content you love, thanks to someone else's HBO Go password, comes 2 more seasons of the show that used violence and beers to trick non-nerds into liking fantasy. Game of Thrones. Time for Honest Trailers. Game of Thrones. How is the song so good? Return to TV's most expensive-looking Renaissance fair, where the grounded realism of the first 3 seasons has slowly given way to crazy heavy metal album art.
Game of Thrones.
Return to the bandwagon show that everyone loves now, even though it constantly makes you want to kill yourself, as they keep introducing new and exciting characters to root for, then finds new and exciting ways to kill them off. It's like The Walking Dead if they still had any balls. Justin Bieber is finally gone. Now, a new smirking little will take his place as the fictional character you most want dead. And since this worked so well when I said it last time, God, if he doesn't die this season, I'm gonna fucking kill him myself. He's like Invincible Joffrey. Piece of shit.
Yes, that's
That's the a-holes that are left alive. All the unforgettable heroes who made it through the first 3 seasons are back. Plus all those side characters whose names you're still trying to remember.
Tyrells.
Plus a bunch of new people. Plus even the swords have names now.
They say the best swords have names.
Oathkeeper.
Widow's Wail, I like that.
Mine's Needle.
Man, even the inanimate objects have names. Speaking of which, we all remember Jon Snow, right? Catch up with the man who still knows nothing.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Watch as his wisdom, bravery, and honor finally gets rewarded in the typical Game of Thrones way.
Oh, it's horrible.
But he's not the only fan favorite that the show will probably mark for death just to spite us. Tyrion Lannister returns, and Peter Dinklage takes his acting to new heights in speeches that won him an Emmy.
I did not kill Joffrey, but I wish that I had.
And some speeches they definitely left off his Emmy reel. Then there's Daenerys Targaryen. She's got an army, ships, a good friend, and some dragons. Now it's finally time for her to stay where she is?
I will not sail for Westeros.
Seriously?
I'm not going to stop the wheel. I'm going to break the wheel.
Great. Again, can we just fast forward to that part? Witness a show that was already full of disturbing stuff. Double down on its own brutality. Featuring skinning people alive, eating people alive, burning children alive while their parents watch, forced sex between siblings next to the corpse of their dead son, and being sexually assaulted by the bastard of the man who killed your family, while the castrated slave who killed your friends is forced to watch. Jeez, where do they go from here? You know what? Don't answer that. So get ready for another 2 seasons of must-see television, full of amazing battles, shocking twists, and stuff you just kind of sit through and wait to be over. Dorn. Because sooner or later, you know you're gonna get some beams.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Shame.
I don't want to see these boobs. These boobs are too wrapped up in character development. This used to be fun. Well, at least the boobs can't get worse than this, right? Oh, I was so wrong. Oh, my eyes, they burned. Go to starring. Go to starring.
Story.
Cruelty.
the worst.
Oh,
Animal
boy.
cruelty.
I'm like summing them all up.
oh my goodness gracious.
Nods. Eye rolls.
That's so sad.
Littlefinger's accent.
Suppose all of our ancestors came from somewhere else.
Littlefinger's other accent.
You're right. He wasn't involved in Joffrey's death.
Dogs.
Here we go.
Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
Stands brooding in a dark room.
Brooding.
Shay being called a whore.
She's the whore I told you about.
She was a whore. You're a whore!
I was his whore.
I can't be in love with a whore.
His whore.
I can't have children with a whore.
I am a whore.
And the Lannister family's drinking problem.
You already drank yourself across the narrow sea.
Drink more than you used to.
Yes.
There are faster ways to kill yourself.
Father deserted me today.
Can I drink myself to death on the road to Marine?
Oh,
Remember that?
Sick, yes.
Clash of Clans.
Clash of Clans.
Oh my God.
TV fans think they know as much as the book fans because they're all caught up now. So adorable. Tell me about the Andal Invasion, Dance of Dragons, and all 5 Blackfire Rebellions. Then we'll talk.
Dance of Dragons. Why is that a dance?
Be sure to subscribe for more honest trailers. Hey, Screen Junkies. Need a shoulder to cry on after each brutal episode of Game of Thrones? Then join Honest Trailers writer Spencer Gilbert and the rest of House Screen Junkies every Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific for Watching Thrones, as we break down the most recent episode of Game of Thrones live. You can watch our recap of the first episode of Season 6, The Red Woman, and recaps of all 5 previous seasons for free right now by clicking the box or going to ScreenJunkies.com. So check it out now, or we'll send the mountain to find you. Betty bought a bit of butter, but the butter was too bitter, so Betty bought some better butter to make the bitter butter better. Ha! The fate of the entire world can wait until tomorrow. They like to get the landmarks. Good night, sweet prince. This is what it sounds like when doves cry.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
So very entertaining again.
Yeah, that's right.
I like his voice a lot.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Yeah,
He's
he's got a
yeah,
good voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of neat seeing this too because it brings you back into Game of Thrones, and even though he's making fun of a lot of stuff,
Yeah,
you remember all the scenes. I hear you gasping now and again when certain
Yeah,
things
that's
happen.
right.
Yeah,
for sure,
absolutely.
yeah.
And it has changed a lot. But there's not as much nudity as it was.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I forgot how much nudity was in the first couple seasons, especially the first
believe
season.
me, yeah.
But again, like the first time I watched it, it was so traumatizing to me that I barely watched it. Like I knew what happened, I knew the story, but so rewatching it, I was like, oh my god, there is a lot of porn in the first like couple seasons. So I can't believe we all watched it together. But we learned as we go, I guess. And I know.
And Mother had
And
to
we
get
had
used
so
to
much
that.
fun.
Oh my
It was so
God.
messed up, but
Oh,
you kind of just go numb
Mom
to
saw
it, like
stuff
whatever.
from Game of Thrones she's never seen in her.
I know, like that
universe.
exists. I'm just kidding. Like, what is that? Blush. But this guy's
And
really
how
funny.
many kids did I have? Well,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I have a lot of siblings. We have a lot of siblings.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that was pretty funny. I love how he quotes things at the end. That's hilarious. So again, thank you for that request as well. I can't wait for Game of Thrones. I can't wait until it comes out in July. It's going to be epic. So
Not
epic.
Not too long.
Yeah, and the great thing is we're all going to be caught up. So yay!
Yay, that's
Took us
right.
almost a year to catch up.
Hey.
And I don't know exactly the dates. I mean, our channel has been around forever. But I would only update a video or upload a video once a year, twice a year of my artwork. And then it became an active channel almost a year ago. So I think it was in
yes.
July, right, that we
Yeah.
started doing this. I'm like, let's just do
Yeah.
something fun, and it started off as a joke again, and it became a thing.
And here we are.
Yay! Yeah, we have a lot of fun doing this, so
You're
we'll have to
still
do something
sticking your
fun.
art stuff in between.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's right.
and I try to also
That's
include
good.
it once in a blue moon into this, but it just takes a long time. The editing's, even though I say it's long to edit, which it is, but it's a whole lot faster than doing all the artwork on top of that. So,
Yeah.
and we have fun. It's a good way for us to bond more, and
Yeah, I love
Yay.
it.
Yeah, it's good.
yeah, me too.
Really
It's fun.
good.
We have a good time together.
Yes.
So again, thank you for that request, and we tried to. Not, I want to say keep up with everyone, but there's just so many wonderful requests that it's just hard because we all have lives and, the same old, but
Yeah.
we've all been there, done that. But we love taking you along for the ride that we're all on together, and it's been exciting.
Yes,
So,
it has been.
we'll see you very soon as always.
Yes.
So have a lovely evening. Thank you again for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.